And they're off for the Book the Great Value Horseshoe Package Handicap Steeplechase. 4 runners sent on their way. And it is El Muchacho and last year's winner Beat the Edge who rise and land together at the first of 16 fences. And they're already about 3 lengths on from the other 2, Imperial Rule and Defence Witness. They clear the second. The next fence they'll take is the first of the open ditches, and is the grey El Muchacho, blue jacket of Beat the Edge, going towards the first of the ditches, the racing in pairs. The other 2 are Imperial Rule, is in the multicoloured colours, the Battenberg Silts of Defence Witness, the yellow and pink to the inside, at the plain fence. And there, Imperial Rule just a little bit scruffy with the jump. So going on to the final fence down the back straight on circuit 1, it's El Muchacho and Beat the Edge, taking off as 1. And they are about 4 lengths clear of the other 2, Imperial Rule and Ross Chapman, and Defence Witness Jamie Hamilton on the rail. Running down the hill to the 3 fences in the straight. So it is El Muchacho on the inside of Beat the Edge. These 2 have already met this season. They met at Sedgefield in November. El Muchacho in front, and Imperial Rule was also involved in that race, and El Muchacho came out on top on that occasion at the first fence in the straight. And it's Beat the Edge who jumped on. Beat the Edge, who was 5th here just a few days ago. El Muchacho on the inside. Imperial Rule's about 3 lengths away. And then Defence Witness, and at the ditch, it was El Muchacho's turn to out-jump Beat the Edge. So they're approaching the final fence on circuit 1. Imperial Rule to the left for Ross Chapman, Defence Witness Jamie Hamilton to the rail. They're coming now to this plain fence, and the 4 of them are over okay. So El Muchacho is in front of Beat the Edge, and then Imperial Rule, who is a course and distance winner on good ground here, and Defence Witness, a winner at Cartmel earlier on in the season, is still there, going the shortest way on the rail, Defence Witness. So they've raced in pairs, and the front pair are El Muchacho and Beat the Edge. And they're about 4 lengths in front of the other 2, Defence Witness and Imperial Rule. So they're on their final circuit, another 8 fences to clear, and they're now approaching the back straight. El Muchacho, Aaron Anderson, Beat the Edge and Connor Rabbit by several lengths to Defence Witness Jamie Hamilton, Imperial Rule Ross Chapman. They're going into the back straight now to the 9th fence, and it's still El Muchacho and Beat the Edge. And they have gone around about 6 lengths or so clear of the other 2 at the first fence over on the far side, which they clear. And the other 2 there, Imperial Rule and Defence Witness. But it's El Muchacho Beat the Edge. Second fence down the back. Really spring heel jump from El Muchacho. Out jumping Beat the Edge. And the front 2 now 10 lengths clear of a Defence Witness and Imperial Rule. This is the ditch. El Muchacho again came up very nicely. El Muchacho from Beat the Edge. Defence Witness and Imperial Rule. The last 2. Plain fence beckons. El Muchacho jumping well at the moment. El Muchacho by 3 to Beat the Edge, just been pushed along by Connor Rabbit. The other 2 now trying to close Defence Witness and Imperial Rule. El Muchacho at the final fence down the far side and has been spring-heeled in this race. El Muchacho leaving the back straight, leads by 4 lengths. Beat the Edge pushed along second place, and the other 2 are closing with Defence Witness on the rail, just squeezed along, and Imperial Rule down the outside. So they're beginning to close up now. El Muchacho only by half a length with 3 fences to clear and half a mile left to gallop. El Muchacho from Beat the Edge, and then 3 lengths away Defence Witness and Imperial Rule as they gallop on to the third last. El Muchacho and Beat the Edge. El Muchacho really slick with a jump once more from Beat the Edge. Imperial Rule driven, so too Defence Witness. This is the ditch 2 from home. El Muchacho comes to it now from Beat the Edge. El Muchacho over, still about 2 lengths or so up from Beat the Edge. Imperial Rule and Defence Witness both trying hard to close on the run down to the final fence. It is El Muchacho from Beat the Edge. Imperial Rule Defence Witness at the last, over the last. Winner got in a bit tight, El Muchacho. The Cavalry are still about 3 lengths down inside the final furlong. It is El Muchacho as Imperial Rule moves into second, then Defence Witness. El Muchacho has put in a spring heel round of jumping, an exhibition round of jumping. El Muchacho, the winner. Defence Witness probably snatches second from Imperial Rule.